Fringe PPD for a second year. We have something new this year. We have Family Fringe, which is going to be at Peace and Plenty Park. That's right, on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It'll be great things for kids. We'll have activities, we'll have music, dancing, so if you can go see that. Also, our closing party is at 9 p.m. at Aurora on Saturday. Have a great time. Enjoy the show.
Hello, peoples.
Hello.
So, how y'all doing? Yeah, you see this face, right? All right, so I gotta give you my spiel. Here's my spiel. I perform in front of people. I'm from Jersey. We have this thing. It's called 1 on 1,000. Meaning I'm going to perform in front of you, like you are 1,000 people.
Woo.
You're going to sound like 1,000 people coming back at me.
Woo. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to walk off the stage and go home. So I want to test it out. How are y'all doing? Before I get started, believe it or not, like the smaller the crowd, the more nervous I am. So I have to burn off some energy. So y'all ready to burn off some energy with me?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do a little call and response. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? What happened?
Yeah.
I say spoken, you say word. Spoken.
Word.
Spoken.
Word.
I say take it, you say higher. Take it.
Higher.
Take it.
Higher.
Spoken.
Word.
Take it.
Higher.
Spoken.
Word.
Take it.
Higher.
All I have in life is right now. Right now, I don't know what's going to happen because there are a lot of right nows happening right now. But I do know I like to make this now the best now it can possibly be. And you can help me by repeating after me. So please repeat after me. I dedicate this perfect now.
I dedicate this perfect now.
I dedicate this perfect now.
I dedicate this perfect
To
now.
be the best now it can possibly be.
To be the best now it can possibly
We
be.
don't have time to concern ourselves with the petty things in life, minimizing our nows. A friend of mine once told me there are a plethora of personality types in the world. One definite factor in life, meeting assholes is unavoidable. Assholes have a one purpose, to poop. And they will poop on you with no regard simply because that's who they are. Assholes. But an asshole's position lower. The body meaning you have to be lower than an asshole in order to be pooped on by one. So the trick to avoid being pooped on is to never allow yourself to be lower than an asshole. Please repeat after me again. I have no time to be pooped on.
I have no time to be pooped on.
All I have is now.
All I have is now.
Cleaning up other people's poop is time consuming.
Picking up other people's poop is time
Let's
consuming.
try that again. And cleaning up other people's poop is time consuming.
Cleaning up other people's poop is time consuming.
Another friend was asking me, yo, when you perform, where do you breathe from? I don't know. I said from my stomach, from my lungs. Wrong answer. He replied, when you breathe, inhale from the edge of the universe. Start from the limits of all that you know, then breathe deeper. Smell pineapple in Hawaii, gumbo in New Orleans, find out if starlight is just a God fart. Because the Big Bang could have been a bad case of gas. We can't think past our vocabulary, but we can imagine what doesn't exist. Think about it. The automobile and all of its parts at one time were just thoughts. Thoughts are real. The physical is illusion. Stretch your mental limitations. Imagine what you want, believe, and it will be. Like I believe I can fit infinity into now, because you will remember me like I will remember you as being one of the greatest audiences I ever performed in front of, and we will remember this as one of the greatest moments of our lives. So good, we just can't wait to go tell somebody, who will tell somebody, who will tell somebody, who will tell somebody, making us all immortal. Please repeat after me one last time. We are here now.
We are here now.
Now is where we are supposed to be.
Now is where we are supposed to be.
Immortality happens in our hearts, but we live in our minds. Have you ever had an argument with someone who saw the very same occurrence, you saw the very same moment in occurrence, somehow you saw two totally different occurrences? It's all received. Want me to repeat that? Have you ever had an argument with someone who saw the very same occurrence you saw, the very same moment it occurred, yet somehow you saw two totally different occurrences?
Yes.
It's all perception. Reality is exactly how you perceive. The problem is we are all entitled to our own perceptions. Life should be paradise. Hell is your life gone wrong. Impossible is just the shit you haven't done yet. Think of the goldfish. When kept in a small bowl, it can only grow to a size comparable to its environment. But once you set that goldfish free, it will grow 2 and 3 times its size. Grow past all that you know to increase the qualities of your nows. Inhale inspiration. Exhale wonder. Remember, right now is all you have. So constantly ask yourself, how can I make this now the best now it can possibly be? this young man, we go back like fucking, I don't know, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, you know. We're both pretty old. And but he's amazing. He's amazing. He plays a slide guitar. And I always wanted to like have this like blues sound, which, you know, is pretty hard to come in Rhode Island. This is Martin Liloff, everyone. Fresh out, almost directly across from me, a gray and black cover reminder of why I should stop drinking. Smooth caramel. I need water. Hurry up. Fresh out, almost directly across from me, a gray and black cover reminder of why I should stop drinking. Smooth caramel candy cover covering uncracked yet creased seem to fold over each orifice. Exaggerated puffiness of lids, exposed in this. I swear to God, I practiced this piece before y'all came. Maybe I should switch the piece. I'm gonna switch the piece. You can keep going. I'm just gonna switch the piece. This is when writing becomes the aged black woman's hands. Field hardened. Boiling black pot stirring large soap soft and smooth. Where every bit of light pumped through body has been rinsed, drip dry. So by the time the shine that is who you know yourself to be falls upon a pedestrian gaze a galaxy street away, that you is already gone. What's left? Gross insides hoping there's enough you puddled somewhere to evaporate into a cloud of an idea that will become you. Because we don't hear that we are loved enough times in the day. And I've read humans need at least 8 hugs per 24 hours to remain sociable. There are 3-year-old catatonic orphans in China who haven't experienced a human touch since the womb. That's proof. This is when you want to believe that cloud of an idea will storm inspiration, fertilize bones, and blossom into the soul of whatever it is you believe. This is when you want to believe in soul, so much that whatever step from whatever cardboard box, couch, or bed you drag yourself away from becomes a prayer, marching through the life war, to the earlobe of whatever higher power you can conjure, begging the redemption of your dreams, whether a job, a career, your soul into, because at night, you are alone. You're making a living doesn't hold you tight enough. Somewhere inside you, the fable of the wayward windblown rose that grew in a rock garden is obsidian granite surrounded, blooming the belief of you knowing you are beautiful. So hope on a broken old blossoms plucked by 4-year-old girls' fingers strumming a field of 4-chord 6-string guitars with singer-songwriter ambitions that would skyrocket her to the stars like I was walking yesterday and witnessed the beanpole of a 14-year-old black boy playing pickup with the big men. Yet until he hit that yes I can 3-pointer resembled every bit of the dream that was once me. The only thing that lasted longer than the balls hang time, that lasted longer than the I did that smile, was the yes black fist with Michael Jordan persona. It's a LeBron James kind of beat, backpedal towards defense. And I can't recall when this poem became more about life than writing, but I do know we got to live like pens. Keep pushing out the words until the ink runs dry. And dry is an alcoholic's dream come true. What a beautiful goal to achieve, so beautiful. I scribble love notes on boomerangs just to hope to get back what I put out in the world. Because maybe, like I love you, we don't hear hope enough times in the day. Like I hope to believe in my own words. No matter how dry life gets, my dreams will always reign beautiful. So my other, oh shh, if I can see that. Well, this was on your hair.
It's clean, I washed it today.
Thank you, Caleb. All right, so that was definitely needed. So I have this thing about women in poems. And any woman that I don't really, technically I don't date, but any woman that I'm seeing and they are like, how come you don't write me a poem? It's because if I write you a poem, it means it's over. You want to be the muse, trust me. Just keep being the muse, don't be the breakup. So anyway, I actually like this breakup poem. You ready? And then there was that time we thought the world was ending. Because everything we knew split into volcano, meteor shower, landmass, ocean, and moon. And we thought of all the things we never got to do, like kiss under waterfalls, take aurora borealis wings to our backs, monarch butterfly fandango in the wake of a heartbeat, hold palm, spread eagle to a midnight sky, touch fingertips leaving just enough opening so it looked like the cosmos was trapped in the middle spaces, and go back to that place where we promised to love each other forever. Even though the first time I heard you say forever was in the bathroom mirror when you tripped into my eyes. I wanted to believe you, like when I looked in that same mirror and saw a honey hurricane rap loving goddess named forgiveness. There was no beehive on tongue for ear to kiss. My full on redemption belly, whiskey mounted hailstorm that day. Love found herself rock weeping without faith. Yet I wanted to believe in the winged raindrop illusion of tears in flight when they leap from cheeks of crying angels, of the callous thumb tips of a hobo strumming goodbye youth on a cigar box electric guitar, in a roller coaster freight car in the front seat, on a Mardi Gras hellbound caboose, ahead of a Choctaw slave train proving there are skins more painful than death. We agreed that there's more to gorgeous than shotgun weddings to earthborn beauty. Time muscles everything to dust. There was never any backwards in our speech, yet still I found myself returning every I loved you that breathed itself magic. And in some ways, the world did end that day when everything we knew as us split apart. I requested that Mark does one of my favorite songs. Mark is a part of this group called Cannibal Ramblers. If you ever see Cannibal Ramblers on any bill in any state, any part of the country or world, go in, see the group play. They're awesome. And so, you don't need a mic? Mark doesn't need a mic. But this is one of my favorite songs by him. I'm going to step away, everybody. Mark Miller.
I'm here because I love this guy. He's remarkable.
Yes, yes.
And so here's a song. What's really happened? Last night I drank too much. Last night I drank too much. Last night I drank too much.
How many geeks in the room? Stop lying. 2 people, 3 people, but only one person knows the definition of entropy. All right. I'm not going to ask you. The only part of the definition of entropy that interests me, out of all of the chaos and everything that happens, is that you come into a situation and you leave it never being the same. You can't return back to the same space that you were in. You can't be like, if you take a glass of water and you boil it and it becomes steam and then it drips into this thing and becomes a glass of water. It's never the same amount of water that it was, even if it was an ice cube, never the same amount of water. So my only part about entropy that really matters right now is you leave this room, not the same person that you came in. Am I working? Is this working so far?
Yes.
Not for you, Sylvia. I'm not working hard enough for you. I can work harder if you want. Everybody, I want to call Bethany and Caleb and Nate to the stage. Even though, Nate, I just need your foot. I just need you to, I don't need your skills so much as your foot right now. He's got foot skills.
Foot skills.
Y'all are a beautiful audience, by the way.
You're beautiful too.
Don't make me blush. Y'all ready? Mama, you carried up the Calvary, your burdens of life, joys to misery. Resurrected before you is 1/3 of your... Wait a second. Let the singer start first. We talked about this. This is church. anyway. Mama, you carried up the Calvary, your burdens of life, joys to misery. Resurrected before you is 1/3 of your greatness personified in me. Yet I cannot begin to tell you what I've been through. You wanted to raise a Christ-like leader. I, lacking a baptismal male guidance, chose the company of thieves, thugs, and drug dealers to provide a father figure. We embraced each other with triggers, played hide-and-go-seek with poverty and liquor, for sobriety was a constant reminder that I had to do better in my environment. Mama, sometimes I wonder how things might have been different had I had a positive male influence. Our block was always packed with wild packs of ghetto bastards. All of us had daddies that we call uncle as long as the sex lasted. All of us had girlfriends that called us daddies as long as the sex lasted. And you know better than anyone that no one can tell me nothing, for I do it all. You paid attention to these broken-hearted, street-shackled, shattered masculine images who took our dollars to cop our spirits. Sipping fifths of wisdom, passing knowledge wrapped in brown paper bags, drunken lessons had me believing if a man walks away from a fight, he's a punk. And if he walks away from a girl, he's a fag. We formed crews like Hooterville and Avenues, had knack lines like, baby, with all that light you shine, the sun has got to be mad at you. To supplement the diet that you couldn't provide me with, I enlisted my neighbors into an army of drug-addicted slave laborers where I cracked that whip. Yo, let me get one of those for me. I cracked that whip. You know me, man. Hit me off now, tomorrow I'll be straight. I cracked that whip. Yo, I ain't got no money, but my wife, she turned me in a trick. I cracked that whip. This VCR was like brand new. Is that the best you can give me for it? Yeah, for what? I did this for what? Working for the man system is wicked, but my lifestyle was twice as corrupt. Yeah, for what, mama? I did this for what? To be socially accepted amongst bacteria invested in the inner city back? Yet not once, stomach grumbling. Yet not once, soul troubled in. Yet not once did I consider you, ma, who without words showed me what a real man's supposed to be. Single-handedly raising a family. Butter pecan toffee, soul of mahogany, southern refugee. Providing an education that to you was unobtainable, though living conditions sometimes seemed unstable. Food was always on the table. Most times without a job for each child you had. 3, teaching a bigger lesson I could ever learn from these streets. Responsibility. Yet not once did I consider you, mom, who bore the cross of eternity. The floor of your basement apartment, Mount Calvary. The woman you knew yourself to be died, crucified, and your new life resurrected in me. Any convict with half a brain will tell you. Only 2 reasons. Before we start this, don't worry. I'm not gonna leave you all out of here crying. We're gonna hug. We're all gonna have a group hug. I just want y'all to know before y'all be like, is he gonna depress the shit out of me? No. There's gonna be a group hug at the end of it. All right. So. Any convict with half a brain will tell you. Only 2 reasons to be incarcerated: love and stupidity. Maternal twins so close in identity, they're often mistaken answering to each other's names. Unless you've done hard time, you're just an inmate. Convicts know how to carry themselves, but there's a misconception amongst convicts. The world is a prison without walls, and what you do in here, you do out there, and I don't talk about this much. I almost missed this. First fight, Monday Night Football, Dallas versus New York. Giants won, I lost. New cell, Andre Bizzo and James Logan decided I really needed to learn how to fight. Everyone in the 16-bed cell had hands and towels. I, the monkey in the middle, learned to duck and swing, take a punch while delivering to Huntsville. 3 weeks of 118 degrees. You would hear a concession of toilets flushing like musical instruments as men, cool feet in the same metal bowl they shit in at night. You can see the second-tier reflection in 15-foot windows. Amateur, a 5-foot ball-headed frame. Grab bars, rap on tippy toes as we freestyle battle flows, holding whole conversations and rhyme schemes. As other cells pounding beats, using pins to metal desks, fists to steel walls, and black men sounding like they should have been singing songs to God. Drop chorus lines and hooks and I'll find a redemption of being born again crooks and I almost missed this. There's a literati whose intellect surpasses a dropped-out educational profile. Search out young men smart enough to use the information passed to them. Distinguish each other by Mason codes. What are you searching for? I'm searching for the light. How far have you come as far as east is to west myself? 17 years for stopping 2 white men to death. Said if I ever repeated these things, kill me. On my last night, he asked me, you gonna miss us, ain't you, youngster? The parties, the camaraderie, yeah, I reply. You know what institutionalized is, youngster? The prison without walls isn't the world outside, but the world of your mind. It's the idea of possessing things you don't own. Walk into a classroom, calling a desk yours. Hustle on the block, you call it yours. They assign you a cell, and you call it yours. How do you fight an idea, youngster? Especially one that's ingrained in the psyche as institutionalization. With another idea. Don't ever miss this, youngster. Don't ever miss us fight that idea. Because if I ever see you in here again, I'm gonna make you my bitch. I'm gonna sell your ass for a moon pie, make you a product of this institution, and I don't talk about this much. When I ask, I usually say I was locked up for my love and stupidity. But if you persist, I'll let you know. It's really a bad idea. So, oh, y'all, if you want to go ahead. Because of time, I'm going to call an audible in the middle of the play. So we're going to switch it up. And I need to be done in like 5 minutes. Unfortunately, we started late, but I'm going to keep on time because that's the kind of performer that I am. I try to be as professional as possible, even when I'm late. So, where are you going, Nate? No, I'm calling an audible in the play.
Audible in the play means not what we were
That means not what we originally planned. Bethany requested that I end the night with this poem. This is going to be our group hug. Okay?
Okay.
This is going to be our group hug. How many of y'all were ever kids? A couple of y'all were not children. A couple of y'all were not children. All right, so it's okay. So I have a child. I have 2 children. Well, actually, I have a child and an adult because I'm old enough to have an adult. So I have a child and an adult. And my child, one day when I was on tour, I came back home from tour, and my child came to one of my shows after not seeing me for well, she saw me, but she never haven't seen me perform for 2 years. So I'm on stage performing, and she's looking at me like, and I'm like I get on stage, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, Daddy, you owe me money. I'm like, why do I owe you money? And she's like, because everything you said on stage was a conversation between me and my sister, and that's plagiarism. So I was like, I'm not giving you any money, but I'll write you a poem. So for 2 years, I was not allowed to perform this poem. She let me perform it once at Brown University, and then after that, for 2 years, I couldn't perform it. So now I can perform. Yeah, my daughter's real tough like that. If you meet my daughter, you know my daughter. She's freaking tough, right? She's her dad. But anyway, y'all remember the last one we did last time? What the Wild Things Are? Yeah. Oh yeah. Do I start or do you start? I'll start. You start. It's really finger picking, happy finger picking. Group hug. Think group hug. That'll work. Let me take you where the wild things are. Together we'll discover where the sidewalk ends while singing silly melodic songs reminding us of places we can only imagine going, like Mrs. Venus eats messy jelly sandwiches using 9 plastic spoons. At the end of our journey, we'll sit under the giving tree. We'll talk about a William Bedelia, Alex's Very Bad Day, and Harris Purple Crayon. We'll have stone soup for lunch, on top of spaghetti all covered with cheese until the ends go marching one by one. I want to keep you at a time when all the world's a rainbow, where New York towers and London bridges never fall down. When you're happy, you know it so much. The clapping of hands and stomping of feet resonates as earthquakes in Russia, proving it's a small world after all. When your secret garden is the size of a jungle book, you realize the twinkle twinkle of every star is not in the wondering how far up in the sky, but the greatness we see behind each other's eyes. And when that happens, little boys will never worry about being the only black sheep in the room. And little girls will never worry about old McDonald having anything in his pocket but a smile. I once heard a kid say, there are 2 types of humans, children and people. See, children are like letters in the alphabet. All of the children can get along because all could be sung to the tune of the same song, and bam, there was a light in the attic. As I said to myself, somewhere in the aging process, our innocence becomes lost boys following Peter Pan. What a wonderful world if we never grew up. If we always remained little agents that could create our own wonderlands. What if we never became precocious grown-ups from our heads, shoulders, knees, and toes? And like the letters of the alphabet, the more we get together, the happier we would be. So come on, man. Let me take you where the wild things are. Together we'll sing a rainbow over in a meadow, way out west in Kansas. All right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep singing lyrics, everybody. This is Anthony Gillian. Percussion, I have Caleb. And on guitar, Nate. So hopefully I achieved my mission of y'all walking in one way and walking out totally different. If you're in the same state that you were in, if you're in the same state that you were in before you came in, then you can ask for your money back online.